above the spine of the world, not completely high above, as in the very top of the spine of the world, but like the middle bit, is the impressive facade of Fortress Sunblight, one proud bit of real estate and last real estate owned by the Durga clan of Sunblight, founded and warlorded over by one Zardarok Sunblight himself. Zardarok has plans, ambitions for the Dale, but lacks the funds and power to do it, as he and all of his brethren for many years now have been forced to reside deep within the frozen earth, eking out what sustenance and power they can find for themselves amongst the many denizens of the Underdark. Now, their fortress is being invaded not by the hardy frontiersfolk of 10 Towns, not by the dwarves that they have waged war with for so many years, but by a small band of adventurers known as the Beef Babes, who are even now sneaking into the dungeon levels below the Durga Citadel, led by a dwarven turncoat called Morog.
A grey dwarf?
A grey dwarf turncoat called Morog. And as he walks, colour returns, such small colour as there is to his cheeks, and he seems to have no problems betraying his one-time master.
Where are you taking us?
These tunnels, they connect down to the heart of the forge level. Now, my thought is we can lay low there for a while, and while they're hunting for us upstairs, and eventually we can sneak out. I can't come back here for good. Zardarok wants me dead, but we can hide here for now.
We don't want you dead yet.
I assumed you saved my life. Why would... That's a weird thing to say. Do you want me dead?
No, we don't want you dead yet.
I do.
Well, he does, but as a
He doesn't
collective, we
speak
don't
for all of us.
yet.
Well,
And it's not personal, it's racist.
He's just being racist.
Which
Racist.
is different.
it's
just
okay.
racist.
Hey, look.
No, I understand. Dwarves,
do you want him dead?
Dwarves are racists.
Do you want
Yeah,
him
do
dead?
you want me dead?
I mean, a little bit.
Yeah, right. It's that.
But I can look past it. Do you know why?
Why?
Because I'm scared for my life.
Ah, that's true. That's true. That really changes things for you. Take us to the forge.
The forge?
The forge.
Father Myroncore, I don't think we should keep going until I think you should apologise for your
Me?
racism.
What did I do?
Well, you said you wanted
I would
him
feel
dead.
much more comfortable if he apologized.
I'm not going to apologize. I've done nothing wrong.
You need to apologise right now.
For what?
Embarrassing us in front of our new friend.
Come on.
Oh, he's your friend. You've known him like 5 minutes.
How long have we known you?
He doesn't have any clothes
We can
on.
all just acknowledge that there are systems in place such that racism is embedded in the very fabric of society.
And we need to overcome it. Now apologise.
Fine, I'm sorry.
That didn't feel real.
I said it. I definitely said it.
I know, but you need to mean it.
I'm sorry that your people are such...
No.
I'm sorry that you're...
Look
Be nice.
Look at him.
I'm sorry.
Look him in the eyes.
Yes.
And just look at each other.
Can I get
in
a
the
script
eyes.
or something?
Look at each other in the eyes for one moment.
Yeah, Murog. I bet you can't even do
Look,
it.
look. Maintain eye contact.
Maintain eye contact.
Look.
Are you Marina Abramovicing them?
Yeah. Piss yourself.
No, you
No.
piss yourself.
Silently.
Oh, you think you can't look at me eyes? I'm looking in your eyes so good. I'm looking in your eyes so much better than you are.
You're pissing
You're
yourself
pissing
right
yourself.
now.
You
You
don't
don't
even
even
think you're
know.
pissing yourself?
Just let
You're
them
pissing
go.
yourself.
They'll be in love with each other in 30,
They're just
29,
making out.
28.
Oh, look, we've arrived.
As we arrive,
You can hear the clanking of machinery, by the way.
we might just check in with the
Of the cod
with the other
pieces.
group as well, Dave.
Yeah, you grab your
That's
sitting
okay.
stone, which is connected to Nas Lantamir.
Hey, this is Nas. I can't come to the phone right now. Leave a message.
Hey there, Veal Team
Just
6.
kidding!
We're all
So
God's
so
sake,
funny,
I got
so
you.
funny.
You thought you were talking to a machine, but
No.
this is a sending stone.
We really did. You're so funny now.
What is up?
Hey there, Veal Team 6. It's just the Beef Babes checking in.
Obviously.
And we just wanted to let you know, actually, where are you right now?
Oh my god, we are in this like crazy spire. It is off the chain. There's like a hot tub.
You heard explosion in the
jacuzzi.
distance.
There's a jacuzzi. Your friend, what's his name? The exploding guy.
Oh,
Jovi.
Jovi?
Oh yeah, he's exploding things. It is. We're having a killer time without you.
Okay.
What was their mission again?
What was their mission
Their
again?
mission was to uncover an entrance into the lost city, the doomed city of Ethrine.
Yeah, I think. I mean, we're on the. We haven't find. There's some encouraging signs. Professor Scant is like being super helpful, and yeah, I'm feeling like.
Can we see him?
No, you can't see him.
Can we see him?
You can't see me.
Can we put him on?
No,
Put Professor Scant on. Why can't we
Okay.
talk to him?
Professor Scant. They want to talk to you.
He doesn't want to.
Yeah, he says he doesn't want to talk to you.
He doesn't want to talk.
No,
That's interesting. Can you put Jovi on?
no, he's exploding things. Obviously.
So who can we can only talk to you?
Yeah. Why would you want to talk to someone who is not me?
What was Montaigne's name?
Fred.
What about, yeah.
Fredinka Badinka?
Yeah, is Fredinka Badinka there?
No, betas don't get to use the sending stone.
That is not bestie talk.
What would you know about besties?
I have a bestie and he's a very big cat.
Kid's face just lights up in the background.
Anyway, what do you want? I'm obviously busy discovering ancient relics.
Nothing. We're fine.
Okay,
I'll
good.
tell her that.
Anyone
Anyone
said
said
ancient
ancient relics in that voice ever?
Relics.
Relics.
Ancient
Relics.
relics.
I would watch the hell out of like the like Comedy Central or like Cartoon Network series, like National Antimere Treasure Hunter.
Oh my god.
You get goose gamed.
Yeah.
People in the chat know what happened
let's
to
make
Ben.
Let's do it.
Ben
Let's do
Jenkins,
it.
who's in the Dragon Friends, tweeted about this idea. He's like, how good would it be if you could just play a game where you're a goose and you just ran around honking and ruining people's picnics? And then, like a year later,
And he said, if anybody makes this, I'll give them $500.
Yeah.
yeah, a year later, that game came out.
And it's, you know,
It's exactly that. It's
bajillion,
made by
bajillion
Australian
dollars. Yeah, by
developers.
Australian developers.
Shaq,
Do it.
Shaq,
Is it
can we just quickly get my screen for a
Is
second?
it definitely
So yeah, July 30th, 2016, Goose Simulator. You play a goose and you have to run about honking terrifying people and ruining their picnics. Would pay $600 for this. Goose Game was not in development in July 30, 2016. So I think that Ben owes the creators of Goose Game $600.
Yeah.
For
There is
making-
an argument whether Ben owes them money or they owe him a lot of money.
Yeah, I argue
Who
that
could say?
they would not pay. They will not pay. They will not pay.
I
No,
think he's
sir.
lucky that they haven't come calling for their money.
Anyway,
Hey.
don't let that happen to you with Cartoon Network and the cool
That's
girl.
up to me a treasure hunter.
Yeah.
Friezo hangs up the thing and he's like, guys, I know I'm feeling really hurt right now, and I know that, like, I'm really suspicious, but I think she's trying to betray us. And I'm not just saying that because I was recently betrayed, but I think we can't trust her, because we can't trust anybody.
That's okay. We're just going to use her for as long as we need her, and if it turns out we have to betray the betrayer, then that's what we do.
And also, hey, buddy, I know we've only met like, maybe 10 minutes ago, and I know that I am an evil grey dwarf.
Your voice keeps changing.
Yeah.
This is very suspicious.
It was, you know, you had a voice which I really enjoyed when you started, which felt like a mafia, like Godfather at first.
Hey,
Know that.
hey, this is my voice.
You're overthinking it. Doesn't
Let's go
matter.
with, I don't know, do, Elmer Fudd.
Nah, this is my voice now. Anyway, I know I'm just like a small time little grey dwarf. Yeah, this is my voice. I like this voice.
Yeah, you do that voice.
Yeah, but you just so you know, you can trust me. You can trust Morog, okay? Because you and me, I know we've just met, but I'm feeling a connection.
Have you ever had your heart broken?
You wouldn't believe how badly.
Insight check. 10 plus insight. 13. Is
He's
he?
telling the truth.
Okay.
Wow.
Is he going to tell us?
I couldn't possibly tell any of you. Maybe I'll tell you later. Just the two of us.
Okay.
Alone. Anyway,
We need to get to this forge.
Yeah.
Can you take us to the forge?
we're on the forge level now. This door here, can you hear first of all, do you hear the sounds and mechanics around us? There's like a clinking and clanking around.
I hear a clinking and a clanking.
Is it like this?
Or is it more like
that's-
this?
Do them all at once? Yeah. That's the
I
sound.
think we need the water out of it.
That's the sound of the great elevator, right? That's the elevators that connect all the levels. Now, this passageway should open up just near there by the lizard pens. In fact, and he pulls out that little style that he had again, which is obviously some kind of skeleton key. And he pushes it, waggles it, and pulls a panel in the wall apart, and you can see this kind of dark, dank, fetid space where there are cells, and you can see big hulking, scaly creatures in each of the cells. There's straw on the ground, and another blast of heat assails you. And you now smoke, and it's getting quite hard not to cough because he's obviously used to it, but this is hot, smoky air, and he's like, this means that we're right next to not just the priest's the underpriest's vestibule, but the forge itself. But it's a big open space. You understand this is a citadel. There's got to be at least 200 members of my clan here.
They're here underground?
Yeah. This has been our home. Ever since we went into the Underdark, we dreamed of having a citadel for ourselves. And Zardarok's great-great-grandfather, he built this citadel. And over 2 generations, they've slowly lifted it to this place. Which is why Zardarok believes it's his destiny to now take that power out into the Dale.
Not cool.
No. You know, I'm starting to agree with you. If he does it, it will be the death of this clan. He's gone mad, you see. It's that throne he sits on, made of pure Chardalyn. Drives him all crazy, agitates him, gets into his mind, whispers of betrayals, plots, coups that don't exist. That's why he turned on me. That's why he had his first wife killed. That's why he had his son exiled and sent away.
Whoa.
What are the powers of this thing that he sits on?
Well, you've heard of Chardalyn, right?
I don't-
Spellstone?
I think in my other campaign I have, but not this one.
What a baffling thing to say. Well, Chardalyn is a powerful substance, but if it's not correctly used, it makes its bearers turn paranoid first and then later driven mad.
Well, we'll get him to hold it because he's already most of those things.
That sounds like a sensible plan.
If
And
we ever get some.
Zardarok sits on a throne of it, wearing a gauntlet of pure Chardalyn with a Chardalyn crown on his head. So what do you
Oh,
think?
too much, sister.
Oh boy, lay off.
Look in the mirror and take one thing off.
But that's on the command floor. That's up above. And anyway, he won't be there anyway. He's getting ready for the delegation today.
What's that?
Well, like I said, he wants to bring war to Icewind Dale. And he's got the forge and he's got the means of production, but he doesn't have the raw metal or the money to make a war happen. So he's looking to marry up in society. Those tunnels down there, they lead into the Underdark, where there are many other Grey Dwarf clans. Zardarok's plan was to take on a delegation from a clan called the Murgolds. Is it the Murgolds? I forget. Called the Musgards. That was
Yeah.
close. Grandolpha Musgard, the second daughter of their High Thane. She's coming with her coterie of followers. If they marry into the Musgards, they'll have the money and steel that they need for this war.
So you're saying we need to ruin a wedding? Because I've just had my heart broken and I'm in the mood to stop other people feeling love.
Okay, here's what we do. We get you a gig as the MC.
Okay,
And no, you'll be MC / the chaplain.
sure, okay.
And then you can totally ruin it. And, you know, at least embarrass the mother-in-law. And then that'll get us somewhere.
Well,
That's a starting point.
Well, I mean, this all sounds incredibly interesting. The Musgard delegation, like decorum and etiquette dictates that they will be feasted when they arrive. That's going to happen upstairs. But the church, where the marriage would happen, I said the vestibule's just in here.
Wait, is the church the forge? Are they the same thing?
Well, this is a Grey Dwarf citadel, so the altar of the church is heated by the forge. They have to be back to back.
So they're in opposite rooms. There's going to be some kind of swinging doors, entrances and exits sort of farce
Secret door
thing we
situation.
can get going on, where one person comes in and they're looking for someone else, but they've just gone into the other room.
Yes.
You're like 3 or 4 steps ahead of me.
Yeah, right.
What is it that you want to do?
What's his name again? What's your character? What's the
Morog.
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 Morog, in your tradition,
Bruvo Morog.
who marries people?
Well,
Who's the celebrant?
that would be under priest Clondorn.
And where is Clondorn right now?
Well, he might be in the church, but he has private quarters on the well, actually no, he has private quarters on the forge level, just near here.
Which level are we on?
Well,
Forge level.
You go around,
We're on the forge level.
come out of the lizard pens.
He's on the same level we're on.
Go through the corridors, head sort of southeast. Yeah, he would be just off the church.
If we kill
I'm sorry, I know that I've lived here my whole life, but let me tell you, if I was a guy just improvising my conversation and my recall was able to just do the map like that and work it out live, I'd be very impressed with myself.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I mean, it's one of those things, Dave, that I'm sure is very impressive, but I can't fact check it. You know what I mean? Because I wasn't paying attention. So,
Okay.
if we kill
Right.
the celebrant, then there'll be no wedding.
You're gonna kill Under Priest Klondorn?
No. Yes. Yes.
I mean,
Spitballing here.
Wait.
I don't care anymore, to be honest.
Okay,
But it would be a massive sin against Deep Duera.
Okay.
Well, that doesn't bother us.
Yeah, we don't care. Okay, so.
Okay, well, that's my religion.
All right.
so-
Well, you just.
No, I mean, like, it's fine to not believe, but you don't need to actively shit on it.
My God, this is why I hate.
Hey,
always
hey,
shoving
no.
Deep Duera down my throat.
Behave yourself. We're literally in their home.
You are talking about killing their priest, to be fair.
We- okay.
And look, you are high priest. How would you like it if we killed you?
Well, that wouldn't happen.
Oh, wouldn't it?
Don't do that. Don't threaten me.
Okay.
I'm
Listen,
at least 2 levels higher
How-
than you.
how-
Are you really level 9?
He can ring a magic bell that strikes you dead. I wouldn't fuck with this guy.
Okay, so like,
Ring a ding ding, motherfucker.
to bring it back to us, we need to make a key from your heartstone. We need to
Forge.
use the forge, right?
If you let us use the forge, I'll kill that priest or anyone else you want, and I'll stop this wedding.
But my question is, will stopping the wedding help us use the forge?
No, if you stop the
just
wedding,
sounds like
if you
the
stop
type of
the
drama
wedding,
we like to be involved with.
he's kind of getting, Rog's getting excited. He's like, if you stop the wedding, there'll be no war. My people will be okay.
That's what I've been saying.
Okay.
But you,
Is the wedding right now?
no, the feast. They'll be meeting the delegation and taking them to the feasting hall, right?
If
now.
you let us use the forge, if you get us into use the forge, I'll stop the wedding. I promise
It's
you
actually the perfect
That's
distraction.
true.
If you disrupt the wedding, all attention will be there, which will give me the time to forge the key from your heartstone.
that. Okay.
Now this is very simple. If there's a feast going on, we just go in there
Give
and
everybody diarrhea.
exactly my thinking. I was gonna take a dump in a stew.
That would be a clean way to. I mean, not that clean, but. I mean,
Look, you're gonna need to be able to get around the Citadel. None of you look like Durgar to me. I mean, we could maybe, if we made you much like.
What are we going to do?
More-
Grey face? I don't think
less
that's good. I don't want to do
No,
that.
no, not grey face. Most of the guys.
Oh no! I wouldn't do that. Absolutely not.
No, but we've got here. I've got some. Well, I mean, like you saw the other guard. He had like a big helmet on, and
Oh, armor. Yes, armor won't fit you. Maybe too tall.
do you have any? Oh, do you have any like means to? I mean, not you guys can enlarge and shrink yourselves at will like me, right?
No, not really.
No, but I do have disguise self, so I could do that.
Yeah, you can. So if you can disguise self, you can.
I could wear some big armor and be a big guy.
Yeah, maybe. And then this is quite a cramped corridor, but I suppose you could be an enlarged Durga. All right. Tell you what. He quickly draws a little map, and he's like, the barracks. There's the storerooms are just through the forge, but someone's going to have to sneak through there if they're going to get costumes for everybody.
who does disguise self? Can you?
So Fraser's going to disguise self to look like, I guess, the guy we killed
Yep.
back in the day.
Mhm.
What was his name?
You want to know his name now?
It was like.
I guess Fraser would have got to know what he looked like when he was carving up his body.
His name was Fisketta Gurn.
Right, okay. So Fraser's going to look like Fisketta.
Yep.
Fisketta! And he's going to go get the costumes.
What was that voice you did just then?
What?
You said something. What was that?
I said Fisketta.
No, but you said it in a weird way.
No, did I?
Anyway,
I think it was Italian. It had a vaguely Italianate.
you look like the spitting image of him. Okay, look, just go through the forge. You'll see the forge, but whatever you do, don't talk to anyone because Fisketta was very popular. Everybody, he had secrets, little things that he did with everybody. He had special weird fucking handshakes. He had all these unique handshakes, and
There's a new Fisketta in town.
he had a lot going on. So just don't talk to anyone, all right?
Okay. Looks like Dave wants to keep this story on rails. Alright, Frieza's gonna go get the costumes.
Okay, so you walk into the forge, and as you come around, the heat gets worse and worse, and you can now see your eyes are adjusting to the dim light, and you can see. In fact, Jack, if you want to bring it open, you can see a massive space, 60 feet high ceilings, dominated by a giant, what looks like a crystal statue of a dragon, and underneath it a huge fort, and there forge. There's big, looks almost the same size as the forge hut that you saw back in Dwarf Home, and this kind of iambic rhythm that is
Iambic. Wow.
that is kind of
Someone studied theatre.
A heartbeat is what I'm saying.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
There-
That's not iambic, is it?
There's
Oh,
a
that's what I'm
Iambic pentameter.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba.
I don't think so.
I think
made it up.
iambic is
Oh, yeah.
it's a heartbeat or footsteps. And
Pa-pum-pum-pum.
so there's the feeling of a heartbeat, and as you every time you hear this sort of pounding, the forge pulses with a deep and angry red light. There are what looks like priests, all half naked in just breeches, bare-chested, big beards, all of them bald, all of them with what looks like black ash drawn over their eyes, and heavy medallions that are again these oblong coins with the symbol of Deep Duera, walking around the forge, anointing it with oils, bringing in coal, and bringing weapons to be tempered on it. And
Smell of sex
underneath
yeah.
this giant crystal dragon, like the largest dragon that you've ever seen, but obviously a statue made of some kind of gleaming black with flashes of purple stone. And as you're walking hurriedly towards the barracks, you suddenly hear a voice.
Wait, say that again?
One of his Getta's friends.
Oh, darling, you look fabulous.
Hello there!
Oh my! You look to die for. You don't look a day over 400.
I'm sorry, I've got to go.
And you can see a figure of another guard is coming towards you with their hands outstretched.
Oh, I'm sorry.
For
I
a
have
big-
prosopagnosia. I thought you were someone.
No,
else.
walking towards you for a big hug.
I'm very sorry. I'm in a bit of a rush, you see. I've actually got to I've had an accident with my ass.
Oh.
And so I'm going to need
Wait,
I need some new clothes.
I feel like I can say this to you as a friend. I don't know if it's okay for you to do that voice anymore. I mean, politics has moved on with our people. Oh boy, you're okay? The ring-a-ding-ding. No, I'm fine, thank you. You know,
Where did that come from?
he just had it in
I'm
his...
driving.
Oh, go on. Look, why not? I mean, you've got a problem with your ass? Thank you, that's perfect.
Do you need to go to the infirmary? I can take you there right now.
No. It's very private. I am in need of what I might describe as a new set of breeches, and the top bit as well.
Oh, it's that kind of problem with your ass.
Yeah.
Too much fungal spores?
If I'm honest, it's ripped right through me.
Oh boy. Oh, that's embarrassing.
Make a deception check.
I mean, Friezo's deception is off the chain. 14 plus 7 is 21.
Oh wow. Yeah, now that you say it, I can smell it in the air.
What?
You reek, man.
Ooh, yeah. Well, you know how to take care. I mean, don't let me stop you. Go for it.
Friezo's gonna. So does Friezo know where he's heading?
Yeah, you're following the instructions.
Sure.
You head in and you quickly find a low shelf where you grab just a whole bundle of what looks like acolyte cloaks, some armor, a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, great. Grab.
Right, you race back.
Yep, to everyone else.
All right, great. So you start divvying them up.
Yeah. So give the biggest ones to Kit. The
I
second biggest
understand.
ones to- yeah.
It's fine.
Walking a little lighter, eh?
No, I haven't cleaned yet. I've got to go have a shower.
Okay. Okay.
So you make your way through, and quickly Morog leads you up to the elevator shaft. And true to his word, there is a giant mechanical elevator, huge, vast chains, big platform, about a 20-foot by 20-foot platform. And you can see that there's at least 3 levels of the fortress, and these massive chains on intervals of about every minute or so are relocating the elevator shafts. And so you wait a couple of minutes, and it groans down onto the platform. You get onto it, and it winches you up to the feast level. Is that what you're trying to get to?
Are we going to the
Where
church?
are we going?
Oh, are we doing church or are we doing shitting in soup?
Oh well. I feel like there's 2 jobs to be done.
So aren't we splitting up? You guys are going to the forge, and I'm causing a distraction at the feast.
Well, we don't need to go to the forge yet. We need to. All of you need to cause a distraction at the forge.
At the feast.
At the feast.
While I go to the forge.
At the
Okay.
feast, so you're not going to.
Well, are we doing it at the chapel? I thought we were
under,
doing it at the chapel.
Under Priest
We need to talk
Klondor.
to the priest.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Now, I was talking a big game before, but I don't have one in the chamber. Just
Neither do I.
I've heard fungal spores could be a cause of a rip-rat-through-itis.
Okay, so where are you going? You now basically can walk around. If you see guards, you'll need to make deception checks, but otherwise you can walk around.
So we want to ruin a wedding to cause a distraction, but
Yeah.
should we do it at the before feast or should we do it at the chapel?
I think we should do it at the feast in front of everyone.
Okay.
But while we're
what's
doing
the
that,
plan?
you need to go to the forge and make this fucking key, alright?
Well, there's people in the forge
You
right
saw
now.
that there are acolytes everywhere, all around.
You were just in the forge.
So we need to cause a distraction big enough that people are going to leave the forge unattended.
Like
That is
ruining-
going to be the problem with doing anything that is impressive upstairs. Is it's not necessarily going to immediately distract people downstairs.
So what did...
Unless we kill the priest, and it's going to go, the whole thing's going to go into lockdown, then you can sneak in, alright?
Yeah, what did Morog say was on the other side of the forge?
That was the chapel.
The chapel, yeah.
Okay, alright.
So one of us could sneak in and kill the priest.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I've got another question. Morog,
Yes.
is there like a, you know, in the throne room,
Mhm.
is there like a what's it called, like an announcement button?
You mean like a PA system?
Yeah, like a PA system.
No, there is not a PA system.
But
That's a
magic.
shame.
A magic PA
Oh, like
system.
you mean like PA system, but yeah, there's one of them.
Right, alright, brilliant.
Yeah, it uses fairies and shit.
Cool.
A tannoy?
Yeah.
I mean, is that something that we could use? We could make an announcement like all staff up to the feast room. Something simple like that.
So the problem is the only one who uses them is Zardarok. It would have to be in his voice.
Alright.
How does he sound? Basically like you
Can
two?
you mimic voices? No, he's got a. You're playing Zardarok, right?
Sure.
He's got a weirdly distinctive voice. You know what's funny about his voice is it's like one of those. You look at him and he's like a serious dwarf, and you're like, no, it's just now. Mrog told me he has a weird voice, so I bet it's gonna be like not what I'm expecting.
Sure.
But then, even though you have that in your mind, no.
No, that's what I was imagining.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
That's it. You think it's going to be something
I
like
do
that,
that?
but then it's so much weirder.
Wasn't that the magic tannoy?
No. That's not. That's because he's not on the tannoy. He's currently meeting with Grandolpha.
Oh, that's happening.
That's happening right now.
Could we go and have a look at that? Do we want to go and look at the meeting?
Do you mean like it's just like da-da-da-da-da-da?
No, yeah. No, because we've got disguises now. We can sneak anywhere.
Well, yeah, actually, the delegation will be meeting in the meeting hall outside the feast room, and that is anyone who's off duty is allowed to watch.
Okay, let's
Let's just go and get some intel. That
Yeah,
might help
right.
us make our plan.
Brilliant.
Okay.
Okay, if you
No one talk to anyone.
if you betray us, we'll betray you.
I would trust this one with my life,
All
irreversibly.
right. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
All right, so you make your way up.
They're in the
Heartbreak Brothers for life.
They're in the same
You want to get
forums.
tattoos?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Because I know a guy. We can get tattoos tonight.
Yeah, no, if you survive,
You
we'll
look
get
like
tattoos.
you look like you have very young and fresh skin.
If you
almost like
survive this, we'll get tattoos.
that is a deal, my friend. If I survive this, we are getting tattoos. And
Cool.
And so you make your way up onto the second floor, and the meeting room. You can see that there is indeed a delegation on a small wooden stage in a vast, 20-foot high ceilings, large meeting hall area on the second floor. The smoke pervades everywhere, even on this kind of obviously more military level of the keep. And on the stage, you can see two figures, two dwarves standing in the front. One of them with a huge Chardalin crown and a Chardalin gauntlet, and an old, like a massive beard, and a old, what looks like a kind of grand matronly dwarven woman with flax and grey mottled braids that are in heavy coils that are looped and tied around her waist, and a big gnarled little staff. And Eden's gonna play both of them.
Am I?
Yep.
Why didn't you play one of them, Dave? Okay. So he goes.
Because I'm not gonna lie, the Morog voice has almost fucked my voice.
Can I play the lady?
Do you want to
yes.
be Grandolpha?
Yeah. Basically, this guy's just horny for the old lady. Basically.
How come she hasn't been married? Wait, she's an old lady?
Yeah.
I know someone who has a way with old ladies.
So
There's more than one way to ruin a wedding, my friend.
This is the beginning of a great union between the Sunblights and the name
Musgat.
Musgar. Truly together we will rule over the upper kingdoms. My love, I present to you a gift. A tiny dragon. A replica of the one I am building you to deliver your kingdom.
And as he says this, another Durgar comes and flourishes on a silver plate a mechanical little dragon that's made out of metal wire and chatelaine. And it flexes, screeches, and it swoops up and flies onto Grandolpha's shoulder.
Oh, I thought it would be a real one.
Ah, it's just a replica, but it's very good workmanship. You don't like it?
Oh no, I simply love it.
Ah.
I just thought it would be real.
Well, the real one is
Are other things in our marriage going to be not quite real, enhanced?
no, it absolutely.
I just
not.
heard stories. That's
No,
all.
there are rumors. Whoever tells a rumor about me having a bad dick will die a horrible death. Horrible. No, my love, once the dragon is complete, I will deliver all of Icewind Dale to you for your glory, our glory, and dominion over the kingdoms above the ground.
Make an insight check for me, all of you, quickly, if you want.
Woohoo! I got 21.
13.
You can see a real you can perceive a real sense of unease in the crowd. You can also see that there's quite clearly a delegation of Musgart's dwarves to the right of the stage. A smaller group, maybe about a dozen, whereas I'd say there's about 50 other dwarves that you're mingling with. You're very much at the back. The Musgart dwarves are also much better dressed. The Sunblight dwarves are in sort of rags and armor and metal, and all of it looks kind of rusty and quite old, like a sort of like a clan in decline. The Musgarts have all of their armor is embellished with little gold and viridian crenellations and like ornamentation, rings, and and they've also they've got uniform at sort of sigil pins that they're all wearing up, which is the sign of the Musgart clan, which is a gauntleted fist holding a...
Give me a thumbs up.
Give me a thumbs up while holding a ale.
And underneath is their words.
Yeah.
And Musgard always pays their debts.
Hard to say because it's in Grey Dwarvish.
Oh, I see.
Come. I welcome you and your clan to my kingdom.
You mean our kingdom?
Our kingdom, perfectly.
My
Yes,
love.
absolutely. Of course, my love. Kissy, please.
Not till we get to the church, my cheeky boy.
Shitty boy.
Cheeky boy.
Who's a shitty little boy?
All right, well,
Shitty boy is the funniest thing to call.
let us feast. Come.
And there is suddenly a Grey Dwarf musician starts beating a drum, which is the only music it seems. Just kind of this rhythm.
alone.
Just dun, dun,
And
Oh, this one is my jam.
And at the back of the stage, two big wooden doors open into the feasting hall beyond, and some of the delegation, Zardarok, Grandolpha, and a few of the better dressed Sunblight dwarves file into the feasting room as two guards stand at outposts on either side of the doors, and the doors are shut, and the rest of the dwarves that were watching, the Grey Dwarves, begin to disperse.
So we've been locked out of the feasting room.
It's not locked, but the doors are closed and there are guards posted.
And where's the priest still?
Make a perception check.
10. No, 11.
11?
Yeah.
The others can make perception checks too if they want.
Boy, oh boy.
Oh boy.
2.
Okay, no. You nowhere that you can see.
Okay, let's go to the priest. Was the priest talking to Zagarosa?
Would Morog have noticed the priest?
Morog.
He would recognize the priest, wouldn't he?
He wasn't looking. He was just watching the speech.
I have a thought.
Okay.
Okay, shall we have a thought where there's not tons of enemies?
Yeah, we should we just casually let's casually walk in a direction so it
Can we
looks
smell
like
the-
we're off to go somewhere.
Can we smell the direction of the kitchens they're in? We do a smell test?
Rogue, take us to the kitchens.
The kitchens are inside the feasting hall.
Why would they have them inside?
It's
the
like a
feasting hall?
teppanyaki situation.
No, that's fucking
It's
ridiculous.
teppanyaki?
You are crazy.
It's
These
I
people are
will
getting
kill you
married,
if
and they
this-
decided at their wedding they were going to have teppanyaki.
Also, like, for a
it's-
feast, that's going to take so long.
And you know what's worse? Everything they eat is a type of stew.
It's like Durga teppanyaki. I'm not making this shit up. I look literally. I'm here. I'm looking at the things.
It does
and-
not say Durga
No,
teppanyaki.
look, it's
There's
like,
no way, there's no, like, back door to the kitchen.
it's. I'll just
You have to
show.
bring all the food in advance beforehand.
He's just installed it.
Private dining hall. Hunched over the hot stove on the west side of the room are 3 Durga cooks. So I'm just assuming
That it's teppanyaki. That is a jump. That is a logical jump that you have made. What do you need 3 cooks for unless it's for 3 separate
And I'm going to
hot
say that
plates?
it's a big circular table and the 3 cooks are in the center.
Desperately trying to keep liquid on a hot plate.
stew. He's got the, you know, the 2 spatulas,
Yeah,
the 2
the-
silver, with stew in the middle.
We've been doing this for thousands of years.
There
And
has
still
to
we
be a
haven't
better
figured it
Hmm. I wanted to say, I think the secret.
So the doors aren't locked, and you see, as you see, a late noble comes by, talks to the guards briefly, and then is admitted into the room.
All right, let's just go in. Let's fucking go in. Frieza's going to
I
wander
just
up.
wanted to. I just had something to say.
Oh, sorry.
I
Yes,
think
go
we
ahead.
should use whispers and betrayal because I think this is an uneasy alliance.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
You know, we're
Frieza's
talking
going to...
about betrayal and paranoia.
Gonna work the girlfriend angle.
Frieza's
Hey.
gonna walk up to the guards and
Wait, can I just say, I think we could get fucking killed here. I feel like we could all fucking die really easily. We
Yeah.
are in the nest of snake dwarves.
you know what?
What?
If we died here,
Just because your heart's broken doesn't mean I want to die.
Wait, aren't you meant to be down in the forge?
Wait,
Heading
what?
down to
Are
the
we doing that now? Okay,
that
I'll
now?
go. Is that now?
we're gonna try and cut your distraction.
I
As soon as
feel like
distraction
all
goes,
day,
you're
guys.
going
This
to.
is as much my fault as you. I feel like we're having real communication problems
Yeah,
today.
he's going. Do you want Morog will take him because I know the way.
Okay,
Okay,
Rob.
okay, you go.
All right.
All right,
Now-
give me your thing.
You two,
Don't forget, survive because I want to get that tattoo.
and remember, don't
Give
kill
me
him.
the Hearthstone.
Oh fuck no! I needed to cast spells.
Well, I needed to make the key.
It's true.
All right, let's do the distraction first, and then we'll all go down together.
Well, what the? Oh, fuck you.
Don't forget, you have a wand. You have a wand of wonder.
And you can operate without your Hearthstone.
I really
You
can't.
satisfied that old lady.
So
Okay.
So you can do anything.
Okay. He gives so in the interests of efficiency, Frieza will give his Maiden Stone
Very impressed.
to Father Marenkor
and the key, and the
and the
Archon
key
key.
and the key.
All right.
So when you see the people panic and run out, assume that's us and go into the forge.
Okay, yes, I'll wait for the panic.
How long do you need to forge this?
Oh,
Assuming the forge fires
I
out,
would
but-
say D6 plus 4 rounds.
Yeah, I would say about D6 rounds.
D6 rounds. Oh, come on. 1 round? No, at a minimum. Come on. D6.
D6. Oh, I see.
Plus
D6
2?
plus 4.
Yeah,
you're right.
that makes
D6
sense.
plus 4.
So 10 to 5 rounds.
Good DMing.
Yeah, thanks, Dave. I would say it's gonna take.
No, secret.
wait, it's you. I can't tell you, but about that. 5-10 minutes.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So you're gonna head up to the guards.
Yep.
All right,
Wait,
you
should we meet? Should we agree to meet somewhere?
No, you might.
Let's meet at the lizard cages.
Oh, afterwards. Okay.
Afterwards, back at the lizard
Down
cages.
the bottom level lizard
Then we can,
cages.
yeah, and then we can run right out the top.
Right.
Okay.
Brilliant.
What?
Why don't we just let a bunch of lizards loose in the feast room?
That's a pretty good
It's
idea.
not a bad
Don't
idea.
forget, you're gonna just get them through the elevator.
How big are these lizards?
They're like.
How many could we-
Oh, I thought they were like
They're
lizards.
not alligators?
No, they're giant. Well, they're giant lizards. Yeah,
Oh,
they're the size
okay.
of big crocodiles. You know the
Okay.
biggest crocodiles in Red Dead Redemption 2?
Mm-hmm.
They're the size of the biggest crocodiles in Red Dead Redemption 2.
Okay.
Because the biggest actual crocodiles, what, 8 foot?
6 meters.
Yeah.
These are
meters
big
long.
though.
They
You
get
could ride
big.
these. Like
6 meters is.
Kid could ride one of these lizards into combat.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Alright, so Frieza's going to approach the guards.
All right, so you walk up to the guards that snap to attention,
it up.
and one of them looks at you and he goes, "Fisketa Gurk, as I live and breathe."
can't. I don't have. No, I'm sorry. I don't have time to do it right now.
You don't have time.
I
taught you this.
I know, but obviously.
I taught you this at my sister Jazika's wedding. We had a whole thing. No. He's pissing with you. I told you that this crazy cat here has got the best handshake in all of the Underdark. Now, come on.
Shut the fuck up, alright? I've got to get in there. Can't you tell? I'm late for their fucking feast. They're gonna have my balls in a sack if I'm late. The fuck is wrong with you? God!
Make an intimidation.
Balls in a
Balls
sack.
in a sack. Can we have new
That's
merch?
where.
Balls in a sack.
Such good
Balls
acting.
in a sack.
Balls.
Yeah, right. It was it was
Fucking idiot!
It was a stupid handshake.
Ugh.
I'm sorry.
Give me your balls in a sack.
Don't push it.
I
And
want your balls in a sack on my desk by midday.
we're equals. And he sort of opens the door. He's like, and then as you're about to go in, he's like, wait, who's your friends? You can't all have won the lottery. How many? It's a small dining situation.
No, we all did.
How many people you think you can fit around a teppanyaki stove? Max 10.
We're the entertainment.
You're the entertainment.
I mean, you know how charming I am.
He's bloody charming, and I know it seems like he was mean to me just now, but we're actually best
Did
friends.
feel
We're
like
gonna
that?
do. Well, it's a big surprise. We're roasting the bride and groom.
We're roasting the bride and groom.
Yep. Yep.
Really?
Roast.
We're
We're
roasting
professional roasters here.
Do you know what would be funny?
Mm-hmm.
I reckon I could get the whole regiment together, all of the guards,
Uh-huh.
sneak them into the room. We could all hide and watch, and then when you roast them, we could leap out and cheer. I could get the boys easy. Get to whip around.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, your friend's nodding.
Yep.
You want all my guards?
All of the guards.
Yeah. Oh yes. Yes.
Out
We
of
got all the guards
yep.
there. Yes.
All.
Bring up everybody from the forge.
No, I mean, we're all military. I mean, the forge is their own thing, but I can bring the guards.
No. We don't want.
No, you said I will. I'll bring the guards. I'll bring all the guards. Oi, boys! To the back of the teppanyaki room. And look, there'll be about 12 of them. We'll sneak in real quiet. No one will see us there, but they'll definitely be there. Okay? And he winks at you, and he's like, "Now get your friends in there and prank the hell out of that Zardarok for me."
Can I
famously
pull him aside
humorful
for a second?
Zardarok.
Yeah.
It's a terrible idea, but he rolled a 20.
Can I pull him aside?
Yeah.
You seem like a trustworthy man.
I've never met you before, but go on.
Well, I'm actually something else as well.
You're something else as well.
Yes,
You're gonna need a dice roll.
Yeah, I know,
thanks.
but we're gonna just see what it is first.
I'm actually from I'm a spy.
You're a spy. A spy from
Yes.
which clan?
Musgarth.
What? Musgard. But that's honestly surprising. Yeah, you're a spy from the Musgard.
I'm defecting from the Musgarth.
Oh.
I'm spying.
That's
Yeah.
why I've never seen you around.
I'm spying for you guys. Listen. Are you following?
I'm trying. Yeah.
I'm defecting from the Musgarth because she is
And that's
planning.
why you stole one of our uniforms.
Yes.
Because you're dressed as one of us.
No, you're not a Musgard, are you?
No, but she says she is, and she's
She's
dressed like one of
defecting
us.
from
No, she's defected from
I
Musgard
defected
to
from
you
them.
guys.
Yes.
Yes, and now she's wearing our uniforms.
Yes, because
She
yes,
defected.
She's also
I
clearly
defected.
a tiefling, right?
Actually,
Also?
yeah. Now that you've brought me to have like a wait, hang on. You brought me in to have a conversation with you, and you're quite clearly.
Yeah. What's the big deal?
I mean, it feels
Don't
like
make me roast you. You'll regret it.
make an intimidation.
Roast,
check.
roast.
Oh no, what's intimidation? 14.
You can say it triumphantly, but that's not a good roll. Hey, hang on a second. Who's your friend? They're not a dwarf.
No, she's not a dwarf. I told you, she's a comedian. We're going there to roast people.
Oh.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I was working as a comedian for the Musgarths,
God.
and as I did that, I was listening to them. And when we were rehearsing,
Yeah,
our
you know
roast,
what? I don't care
said to
anymore.
him-
Open the doors.
Just.
But I didn't get to tell you my message.
What's your
The
message?
Musgarths are planning to take over tonight. She is going to cut off the head of
Zag.
Zagharoth.
Zadabog.
Zardarok?
Zardarok.
Yeah, look, you're not a dwarf, so that doesn't fill me with any sense of real inter-clan rivalry, because to be honest, I don't trust you at all. But have a great show. I hope that I haven't, freaked you out before you go on stage. I know it's not a nice thing to do to a comedian, to challenge you in some way, but
I'm just saying, when you see this, you should see a sign and you should attack the Musgard. Guards.
Wait. Are you working for the Musgards? Why would you?
No, I'm defected!
Oh, you're
Make a
defected. You're
deception
defected.
check.
You're
It's
defected.
so simple!
Make it
You are so stupid, and I'm gonna put that in your roast.
Come on.
We were in, Alex. We were in.
I thought I could,
Yeah,
add
look,
a little spice.
If you're defecting from the Musgards, then I'm afraid you're going to have to come with me. You can do your little joke.
No,
But this
I'm
one has to
part
be
of it.
interrogated by Captain Fenrix. And as he says that, he snaps his fingers and two guards come and they clamp a hand on each side of Bethany. And it's like, don't worry, you can pick your friend up at the captain's office after the feast. And they march Bethany away.
It's a double A.
Where's Kit?
Triple!
What's Kit doing?
I don't know.
I am a dwarf.
Kit is more successfully standing in the low light, not drawing attention to himself while he's very poorly disguised.
He's so big. He's so much bigger than a dwarf.
Yeah, he's got a lot of
so much-
charisma.
No, but I'm a big dwarf. I'm an
Yeah.
engorged dwarf.
But you probably don't want to have a conversation with people because you're actually just a cat in dwarf armor.
Yeah, look how much the different
The
sizes
doors
are.
open. Bethany,
big
sorry,
ones.
has been taken
Oh, if
into
he
the
was
captain's
big,
yeah.
office.
Don't worry, guys. I've got a feeling that little seed of doubt will come in handy there.
And the doors open, and you can the smell of mushroom soup and pickled trout and fungal cakes is very, very strong. As you can see, 3 dwarf and teppanyaki chefs making a stew in the center of the room.
Moving ever so swiftly.
Yeah, very swiftly. And there is there are barrels of mushroom ale that are just being wheeled in, and there is already, even though the feast has only been going for about 15 minutes, or 10 minutes, there is a huge raucous energy in the room, and there is 2 high seats at the back of it where Grandolpha and Zardarok are sitting.
Okay.
And make an insight check for me.
No.
Make an insight check for me.
That's a 12. That's
No,
a 12.
that's all. All right, cool.
My darling, kissy time now?
No, we must wait for us to be in the chapel.
Oh, cool.
My shitty boy.
Who's a shitty little boy? Okay, are you wrapping up, Dave, or can I do the thing?
I mean, I just want you to understand there are 3 teppanyaki chefs. There are 2 guards outside. There are possibly guards
There's
sneaking into the room as we talk.
Uh-huh.
And there is about 12 people around the table.
Ready to hear a fantastic roast.
To be fair, they don't know a roast is about to happen.
Yeah, only that guard knows.
Yeah, but
Yeah, they would probably be quite shocked if somebody started the roast.
Hey everyone, thanks for coming out.
do that roast.
No, this old lady over here. No, Friezo is going to cast in. He's going to go to a corner where no one's looking. Can't cast invisibility.
And our kid's like, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
And as
Make
he
for me a
does,
stealth check.
16 plus stealth is 18.
Okay.
So as he does, he'll say to Kit, "All right, Kit, some crazy shit's about to go down."
Well, not as you're going to say this before you go.
Yeah, sorry, Kit, some crazy shit's about to go down. I'll be fine. If you need to go and get Bethany, you can go. Don't worry about me. I'm invisible. Shoo.
Kit is immediately furious. He goes into a rage.
Oh,
If you go into a rage, you're going to have to attack someone.
There's so many people.
You can attack Friezo.
Yeah, I guess I'll take a swing at him.
Okay, yeah, make an attack. With disadvantage because Friezo's invisible.
It's an 11 or a 2.
All right,
Okay,
you
yeah.
miss Friezo, but Friezo, you've got now 6 seconds. There's a real timer on whatever your plan is.
Okay.
Because Kit has gone into a rage.
All right. Frieza's is running to a corner, so he's run away from.
Oh yeah, you're gonna. Oh, you'd already. Oh yeah, we'll say you cast
Yeah.
invisible first. Fine.
Yeah, invisibility. Goes to a corner. He's invisible, and he's going to
6 seconds.
He's just going to start casting from the wand.
This is your plan.
Yeah.
This was your plan.
The plan is.
To cast
Oh, but this is the
randoms.
D and the B one,
This is
isn't
the
it?
D and the B
Hell
one.
yeah.
So this.
Yeah,
So
roll the
for
D100.
people who don't know, this is the Wand of Wonder, which means it has 7 charges. So I've got 7 rolls on it.
Yeah.
When rolling it, you can use an action charge to expand one of its charges.
Yep, it's alright. You just need to roll a D100.
Roll that dice.
All right, D100. Go. Can I roll all 7 at once?
No.
You can do a 7 over
No.
7 turns.
No, it's
Okay,
one turn
okay.
at a time.
The first one.
Oh,
is...
do it in the trade.
Use real dice.
Oh, okay.
This is a big fun one.
2d10s.
D10
Here you go.
and a D. All right, the first one is 900.
That's a 90.
90.
90.
Oh wow, that's a good roll. Okay. Okay. You pointed at. Wait, who are you pointing it at?
I guess the people on stage.
Zardarok and
Yeah.
Right. So you point it, and then a 40 gems, brightly colored gems, fly out of the wand and scatter themselves like confetti around the room. Sharp, some of them quite sharp, as just like precious gemstones fly at Zardarok. Ow! Ow! In a stream 30 feet long and 5 feet wide. Each gem deals 1 bludgeoning damage.
Ow! Oh, that's quite sharp.
And the total damage of the gems is divided equally amongst all creatures in the line. So you can cuss Zardarok and Grandorfa with. Were you pointing at him or at both of them?
Both. I guess just at the thrones.
Yeah, so they take 20 points of damage.
Whoa! I love that
As
gem
you-
spell.
Yeah, alright. And that was the second most powerful spell. Like, that was the second top spells on the thing.
Okay.
Well, actually, there's more powerful ones, but that was like this
Yeah.
second highest roll.
So
They're also worth quite a bit of money, those
I guess
gems.
people are going to see those gems and think
It's a
it's
little
part of the
double-edged
wedding.
sword, isn't it?
They might start scrabbling, but they
A fire hose of gems has just blasted the bride and groom off their seats.
Yeah, people are like, what? Ah, you might not see anything, Dave. You know what I mean? Like, fuck.
Yeah.
like that's a pretty good like
exactly.
wedding gift.
Yeah.
A big
Yeah.
handful of gems.
I'm going to say that everybody is so confused that you all can take a surprise round, including Frieza getting another go. But first of all, Kit, you get to go first.
What's the closest thing to me? I guess I start flipping tables.
Okay, you run up to the table and flip it.
Yeah.
Okay, you race forward, make a strength check.
That's an
Oh, cocked. There.
18. Yep. All right, so you grab the table and you flip it and
Actually, I'm going to grab it and just like wipe out as many people who are sitting on the other edge.
Oh,
of it.
what happens to all the teppanyaki?
Yeah, teppanyaki stew goes everywhere. 3 dwarves fall to their feet as you knock over one of the tables.
Does he like yell precious gems?
Precious
gems!
Father Marenkor?
He's Father Mine
Oh,
was
he's gone.
elsewhere.
So really, you really did leave Kit by himself.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
he's taking however long it takes him to do the thing.
Okay, Frieza, you're up next.
This one was 75, Dave. What do we got in the bag?
75.
Ooh, what is it?
75 is you cast Fireball.
Ooh.
Really?
Classic.
Yeah, all right.
75 is a fireball, again located at Zardarok Sunblight, is it?
Oh boy.
Yeah. So that is.
That'll stop the wedding.
It's one way to stop a wedding.
What level is it at?
It's an 8d6 one.
No. Okay.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
What up, Raiders? Welcome. We're just ruining
thank
a
you very
wedding.
much for the
Welcome to
raid.
Beef Eggs, and we are ruining a wedding.
If you've just joined us, you've joined us at a point where we're at a wedding. I'm invisible. I've just cast a rain of precious gems on the wedding by accident.
Yep.
And now I've cast a fireball at the bride and groom, and we're having fun. So the first roll was 5.
We're all having fun.
Then 7.
Yep.
Then 3. 5, 7, 3, and then 4. So 19.
Another 19 points of damage.
Yeah.
All right.
Can Zardarok cast Hellish Rebuke?
On who? You can't see me.
Zardarok
Oh,
Sunblight.
because you're invisible.
No. So you can see Kit.
Okay, I'll do it to him then.
Okay, I think that's going to be how a lot of this is going to go. So you did 19 points of damage.
Yeah.
So you've done now. Oh my god! So you've done 39 points of damage.
Yeah.
With magical gems and
And a fireball.
a fireball. Yep. Okay. Great.
Oh, it's when he's damaged by a creature within 60 feet.
Yep. So
So it doesn't count. That he can see.
that he can see. He can't see.
So he can't do it.
Yeah, so it doesn't even
Okay.
work. But now the next one up is the Durgars. I said they were missing their turns this turn, but Zardarok can finally go. Zardarok does his innate spellcasting and hellish casts Enlarge on himself, and he turns into ogre-sized as two of his other Durgar guards that are a little quicker on the uptake than the others do. Grandolpha, however, casts Stone Skin on herself, bringing her armor class, giving her resistance to all damage, essentially, as she sees which way that this is going. And then the next one up again is Kit Gingerson.
How close am I to the...
The whole room is quite small. You've got to run through 3 dwarven teppanyaki chefs, and between them, they're all that really lies between you and the table in front of Zardarok and Grandolpha.
All right, I'm going to take out the chefs then. So that's a 2. That's not good.
Hot miss.
That's a 9.
What's the armor class?
The armor class of these Durgar is oh no, they're not armored. The chefs are unarmored, so it's just the
I get an advantage on
it's
a
just
strength check.
just 10.
10. Okay. Okay, so that's 1 hit.
Yep.
And
Dice. What are you hitting them with?
my
A
scimitar.
table? Oh, scimitar.
Yeah. So
Sorry, Bethany. You'll be very
Sorry.
useful in this fight.
Sure.
You've
9
been
plus 2.
detained.
It'll
that's
be worth it.
11.
You're in
All
trouble.
right, 11. They take 11 points of damage. One of the teppanyaki chefs goes down, cowering, obviously a non-combatant. Friezo, you're next.
Ha-cha-cha. All right, Dave, what does a 36 do?
36, baby.
36 is an animal appears in the unoccupied space nearest to Zardarok's Sunblight. The animal isn't under your control and acts as it normally would. Roll another D100.
Oh, yeah, we get to find out what it is. That's a 900.
That's a 9.
9.
All right, it's a rhinoceros.
Yes! This is chaos, baby!
What's wonder?
Absolute
The
chaos.
greatest item ever!
An alarm starts to blare in earnest. Zardarok shrieks as the rhinoceros tries to panicked, terrified, wondering who it is, what it is, where it's come from.
I love that Friezo blows his invisibility cover going, this is the greatest night of my life!
And it gores Zardarok's Sunblight. He takes 8 plus 9, 14 more points of damage as he's gored by a rhinoceros that is having an existential crisis.
Are you having a good time, my love?
This is quite the show, my darling.
All going as planned.
And-
Ah!
Zardarok turns around, quickly points at you, Kit Gingerson, and casts Suggestion, and he says, "Defend me!" Make a Wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
20!
Oh, very
Kit
wise.
completely shakes it off, and his action is
Oh,
wasted.
Kit.
Grandolpha casts Poison Spray also on Kit. No, she doesn't. She casts Detect Magic. And instantly she casts Detect Magic and gets a sense of where the invisibility field is. And she turns and she points and she says, "He's standing over there!" And 2 more Durgar run into the space that you're at and try to attack you, Friezo. One of them misses and the other one hits. The reason I'm rolling twice is because they both have disadvantage because you're invisible. And you take another 7 points of damage. And then the next one up is Friezo.
How many? I've run 3 rolls now, haven't I?
Yep.
52.
52, Dave.
52. Oh my god.
52.
All right.
We're really getting a great sense of what the Wand of Wonder can
Sorry, but
offer.
someone said the
What is
rhino is going to slip on all the gemstones. I think we need to factor that in.
That's true. That's 100% true. All right. Who are you pointing the one at? Don't forget some of these will affect you.
I will point it. I guess default. Oh no, I'll point at these guards.
At his guards?
At the guards who are attacking me.
All right. Okay, they're both enlarged, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you pointed at one of the guards and you suddenly realize that it's an enlarged spell. So the guard goes from ogre size to giant size.
Hell yes.
As it gets larger
Does
and
he
larger.
hit the? Does he hit the roof?
He does, but he makes his constitution save, and so he's not concussed, and he jumps at you, trying to attack you. Kit, you're up.
Okay,
Friezo will run now. Run through his legs and run away.
Okay, provoking
you can
reaction
do that.
attacks from both of them.
I'm invisible.
You are, and so the first one misses because it rolls 3 on a disadvantage. The other one rolls an 18 and a 13. That will hit you. And this is luckily just the ogre-sized one. You take another 11 points of damage, and you dive towards the doors. Kit Gingerson.
Okay, I have a clear line to Zardarok, yeah?
Yep.
I'm going to attack him.
What's his AC?
His armor class is 17.
Okay, so that's 1 hit.
Oh, it's 16, sorry.
16?
Yep.
So
What
that's
do you get to hit? +6?
for 6. So,
2 hits.
oh,
16. Yeah, okay, 2 hits. So that's 6, 7, and 8.
7 and 8. All right. So you do another 15 points of damage to him. He's clearly a powerful warlord. He's now hurt, but more and more of his guards are pouring in. You can also move if you want.
I'm just going to keep pounding it.
Wailing on him.
Okay, great. So you keep pounding and pounding and pounding at him. Grandolpha is up next, and she turns around and casts invisibility on herself, going invisible. Oh no, she casts polymorph actually.
Oh.
On you, Kit. Make another wisdom save.
Uh-oh.
The weak. That's a 1.
Alright.
Oh, no.
And you turn into a cave snake, like a little cave snake, and you drop
Okay.
to the ground. She reaches forward and grabs you, squirming by the neck, and thrusts you into a pouch. As everything goes dark, Freezer, you race out of the front of the doors.
As I do, I turn around and go, 61, Dave. What do we got?
Okay, this is spell 5. 61 is an object of the GM's choice appears.
Oh no.
Disappears into the ethereal plane.
Disappears into the ethereal
No.
plane.
So it's an object that you're carrying disappears into the ethereal plane. So what do you got on you?
Oh shit.
The
I've
wand.
The wand. I've got a baseball bat. I've got a peg leg.
Okay.
Such a weirdo.
Okay. And the maiden stone.
No.
That's with
Myron
them.
Cole
No,
has
Myron
it.
Cole's got it.
Okay,
Thank
so
goodness.
1 to 2 wands, 3 to 4 baseball
Baseball
bat.
bat.
Oh, wait, your sword as well.
Oh yeah.
So and the sword will be number 4, okay?
And then the peg leg as well.
Yeah. So everything you said in the order that you said, and then the sword is 4. All right. Baseball bat. Your
Baseball
baseball bat disappears into the ethereal
Oh, and the
plane.
outfit is ruined.
Probably the least bad thing that could have happened is you race down to the elevators, and you can hear a commotion as you come out to the corridors down below that suggests that Myron Core is already there and is causing some shit. The Beef Babes have managed to completely be split up between a captain's office, between the Forge Heart, between the feasting room and the corridors within. Some of them are imprisoned, some of them are surrounded by hostile foes, some of them have been disarmed by magic's most sinister, and some of them have been turned into small, harmless serpents already in the possession of Grandalfa. This is not how a plan should go. This is not what Morog wanted. Morog wants Frieza to live so that they can get tattoos, but it may not come to pass. Such is the fate of those that invade fortresses when they are not well prepared, which may yet be counted as those foolish, shitty boys that were the Beef Babes. Thank you. You were right. We weren't going to get through Sunblight in one session.